You know you've made it on the tube when you're no longer getting sent £30 Hoovers from China, but instead you're getting sent things like this. This is the Axon Pro Max, a full-sized folding electric bike. So I will start this video by saying sorry if I look completely knackered, because there's a reason for it, and that reason is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Ah, look, it's a little baby. I would like to start by confirming this is not a sponsored video, and although Axon were kind enough to send me this to have a play with, I do sadly have to give it back to them afterwards, because this particular model is £2,280 Great British pounds. I agreed to take a look at this on the channel because, one, I like anything slightly technical or geeky, and a folding electric bike certainly matches that criteria. And two, it's coming from a UK-based company, so tally-ho chaps, always up for supporting homegrown talent. Now would also be a good time to clarify what is legal here in the United Kingdom where electric bikes are concerned. So, if the bike in question is an electrically assisted pedal cycle, EAPC for short, then it is classified as a normal bike, which means you can ride it on cycle paths and anywhere else you ride bikes basically, as long as you are 14 years or older. But what makes a bike an EAPC bike? Well, detailed info can be found here and also in the link down below. But in short, it must have pedals that can be used to propel the device, it must show the power output, the maximum speed of the bike, and the motor must not output more than 250 watts. And also it's not to be able to travel faster than 15.5 miles per hour. So that's the legal bit out of the way. Let's start with the unboxing experience, shall we? As you have just seen, the unboxing experience was quick and easy, which is a bonus because my previous folding electrical bike was a nightmare to get out of the box and set up on my own. In the box was the bike itself, a user manual, a few tools, the 2 pedals, and the charger. It was literally out of the box and set up, ready to ride within minutes. So there she is in all her glory. Let's just take a moment to enjoy that sexy, slim, stylish, yet comfortable body, shall we? As I mentioned, this is Axon's Pro Max version. They have various other versions available on their website, such as the Pro Lite, the Eco, and a few other variations in between. But what, I hear you say, makes this the Pro Max their most expensive offering? While comparing this product specs on Axon's website, linked down below, it looks as though the Pro Max model comes with a torque sensor to make for an even smoother ride, and a 7 amp hour lithium-ion battery for up to around 30-mile range, whereas the Axon Pro, for example, has a 5.2 amp hour lithium-ion battery with a max of around 25 miles. So if you are at all interested in the Pro Max, I suppose the question you need to ask yourself is it really worth £430 for those extra few miles? I'll let you decide that for yourselves. As I mentioned, it has a 7 amp hour battery which powers a 250 watt electric motor, which allows you to achieve speeds of up to 15.5 miles per hour, which doesn't sound fast, but when you're in the driving seat, it is more than fast enough, especially if you're accident prone like me. And the last time you went out on an electric bike, you broke your shoulder and clavicle, leading to 2 major operations. Obviously, there is so much more to this version than the torque sensor, speed and battery capacity. So much so, it kind of needs to be used to find out. So let's go and use it. So as you've seen, it's a folding bike, which means with 2 flicks, one 2, it folds down and fits in the boot. It's great that it's compact, but it also only weighs 15 kg, which means for a little weed like me, it's pretty easy to lift up. And obviously it doesn't just fit in the boot, you can store it quite easily at home, on the train, or even under your desk when you're in the office. So this has hydraulic disc brakes, so it gives it some really strong stopping power in all conditions. And speaking of all conditions, Axon say you can ride this in the rain because all of the components are waterproof and protected, which is actually quite good because all of the other electric bikes I've looked at, even mine, warn you not to ride it in the rain. I'm a man, so unable to multitask apparently, so while cycling and changing gears is going to be a problem, but you don't need to worry about that because all of Axon's models are single speed, which means there's no need for gears and flicking between, which also means they are very low maintenance. So the bike comes with literally everything you need to get started. It comes with the charger in the box to give it a charge, and then everything else you need to ride safely and legally is basically already on the bike. You've got the built-in horn down here, light switch for the front lights, LCD to see how many miles you've done, how far you're going, your power assisted level and your battery, and then your brakes. What more do you need? Speaking of power assisted levels, there are 3 power assisted levels on the LCD panel, 1 to 3, 1 being the least amount of assistance and 3 being the most amount of assistance. Or if you're a lazy shit, just like me, you can basically use the little throttle underneath the LCD screen to just coast without any effort, no pedaling whatsoever. Right, so I've unboxed it, built it in the loosest terms, transported it, ridden it and stored it. And after all that, what do I think about Axon's Pro Max folding electrical bike? I love it. I can honestly say I've enjoyed every aspect of this bike, from the initial unboxing and unfolding through to transporting it, riding it and storing it. Axon have given thought to every aspect of this bike, from the quick release system on the handlebars all the way through to the magnets that keep the bike compact and secure when it's folded. And they are so confident in their product offering that they give you a 2-year warranty on all of their bikes as standard, as well as a 30-day return policy should you decide that it just isn't right for you. But based on using this for the past couple of weeks, I don't think you're going to be handing this back anytime soon. It seems obvious to me, but may not be to others, but this is not a mountain bike. It's not a road bike, it's somewhere in between, although it can lend itself to both of those functions, as you saw in my B-roll of me riding it on the road and in a bumpy field. To me, this would perfectly suit anyone who commutes to work, likes a light leisurely ride, enjoys technology, and someone who is environmentally conscious. I would have no problems recommending this bike to anyone who matches that criteria, because it's fun, yet functional. So that's it for the Axon Pro Max and for this video. If you're interested in the £30 Hoover from China that I mentioned at the start of this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And whilst you're down there, like the video, even if you didn't, because apparently it helps with the YouTube gods. Thanks for watching and goodbye, internet.
Throw this chain on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed?